finally added a game to the SNES Nintendo Classics app that I have been wanting to see for years. I've mentioned it in multiple videos in the past, so I'm so glad that they finally added it. Bubsy, let's go! But in all seriousness, it's Mario. Especially now that they added mouse controls to this app, either if you're playing it with a USB mouse or Nintendo Switch 2 mouse controls, it is perfect that they finally added this game on here, especially after they added Mario Paint. This was definitely one of the perfect games that they could have added here, and it was really the last game that I've been wanting to see on the SNES app, so I'm so glad that it's finally on here. And I've actually never played this game before, so I'm pretty excited to check it out. I've heard a lot about this game before, I've seen like a lot about it on the Mario Wiki, so I'm pretty excited to play it. The interesting thing about this game is that it was developed by Game Freak. This is one of their earlier games, like before they developed Pokemon, so this is really cool. So it's kind of like a puzzle platformer-esque game here. And of course, you control Wanda with the mouse. And you kind of have to guide Mario through the level. It kind of reminds me of the... I know this came out, like, over 10 years later, but the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games after the original, where you have to guide the mini Marios through the level. It's a somewhat similar concept to that. I guess... almost kind of like Lemmings in a way. This is pretty fun. But it's crazy that it took until now for this game to release outside of Japan. Like, this game really didn't need any translation as well. Or it didn't need to be localized. Like, most of everything in this game is either, like, really simplistic or already in English. But there's, like, different things that you can interact with, like coin blocks and things. I also really like the sprites in this game. They have, like, a pretty unique style. Probably because, like, it was developed by Game Freak. Oop, there we go. But this is really fun. But it's nice that a lot of people will be able to play this game now. There we go. And the mouse controls work surprisingly well, too. There we go. There we go. It's very responsive. I feel like it was designed pretty well in that aspect. Oop. But I would say this game is definitely pretty underrated. So the next game that they added is Bubsy, and this is pretty interesting, because they just released a Bubsy collection recently, so it's kind of weird that they also added it to NSO. I haven't played any Bubsy games, but I've heard most of them are terrible. Actually, I heard that the first game was, like, okay, like, this one is okay, but the rest of them are, like, pretty bad. However, this gives me a good opportunity to talk about this one, but we are getting a genuinely good Bubsy game soon with Bubsy 4D. And I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, this isn't that bad. It kind of makes sense, like, from what I've heard from most people, that this game is just kind of okay. But still, it's just pretty funny to see a Bubsy game on NSO. Especially, like, after the collection. But hey, I mean, that's a good way to promote Bubsy 4D, because that game actually genuinely looks good. But I see a lot of people talking about this inclusion online as well. I mean, it kind of makes sense considering how, like, surprisingly relevant Bubsy has been lately. But this is kind of an insane update here. Like, between Mario and Wario and Bubsy. And then also, let's check out the next game here with Fatal Fury Special. Oh, I mean, this also has, like, a recognizable character in it with Terry Bogard. So, like, it's kind of a crazy, like, collection of games here that they added. Honestly, one of the most interesting updates they've done in a while. But yeah, this is pretty interesting too. Let's see. And it's definitely fitting to have this on NSO, considering that Terry is in Smash. But I think there's another another Fatal Fury game on NSO. But yeah, this is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised how crazy this update has been. Like, I was kind of expecting Mario and Wario to be, like, the only interesting thing here. But no, the other two games that they added are pretty intriguing as well. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Blue Sky if you want to. Stay perky!